Alright, hello and welcome back everybody again. This is going to be my third video now for YouTube and everything. I want to wish everybody safe holidays. Hopefully you guys are having a great Christmas so far, had a great Christmas Eve. I hope you're all having fun with Operation Siren. Today's video is going to be some tips and tricks on how to obtain Hiryuu meta. I've been seeing a lot of questions as far as like local discords and the Azur lane discord itself, Azur lane community in general, or to new players is how do I obtain Hiryuu meta, or how do I start her raid, how do I get her, what does she do, what do I need to do to her, and everything like that. So today we're going to go over some tips and tricks on how to obtain her, see what she looks like, stuff like that as well. So as we all know, big patch came out a couple days ago releasing Operation Siren. What is Operation Siren necessarily? Operation Siren is now the new in-game content for pretty much what all of the veteran players are going to be aiming at. It brings us a world open, a vast adventure that brings in a new story completely, a combat effectiveness system, and an open world experience where you're going to challenge a lot heavier enemy types up to level 128. We're gonna have different types of sirens, different types of fleet compositions where they have buffs, all sorts of stuff. We'll be going over another video probably next week, talking about the basics and tips of understanding Operation Siren, how that works, since it does tie into Hiryuu meta to actually get started. So to physically start obtaining Hiryuu meta, pretty much all you need to do to unlock the Ashen Showdown is literally just get through the campaign missions. The campaign missions are marked on your map that will progressively pretty much guide you through there, and then you'll start going to Ashen Showdown. Ashen Showdown is now where you obtain Hiryuu. So how does it necessarily work? So once you're pretty much playing Operation Siren, doing dailies, doing missions, everything like that, you're going to get things that drop from crates and enemies called ashen coordinates. Now these ashen coordinates are used as pretty much your currency to make your own solo attempt. As you can see, I've already done my daily attempts. 0 out of 3. You get 3 daily attempts to do other people's world bosses, and you get 2 of your own personal building from ashen coordinates. Now, how does she scale? How does it work? Everything like that. Every time you do a solo run, which meaning that you gain your own ashen coordinates, and the game's like, hey, you have enough ashen coordinates, would you like to craft your own Hiryuu raid? You're going to hit yes. It's going to take you to your boss. It's going to show you your own boss. You're going to load it. It's going to give you a certain level and a certain amount of HP. And then that will be your own boss. Every time you kill Hiryuu, your world boss is going to increase in level. Every time she increases in level, she gains different abilities. She throws out different patterns at you. And obviously she gets stronger. The stronger she yields, the stronger the amount of sync points that you're going to get. What are sync points? Sync points are used as a cumulative reward to obtain Hiryuu meta. As you can see, my current progression is 34.20% on this account. To obtain her, you can go into your rewards view and you can pretty much see what you're going to get. As you can see, sync points, you need about 5,000, aka phase 100%, to obtain your first copy of Hiryuu. Now, this content lasts very long. It's going to pretty much last until like March of next year. So you necessarily don't really have to rush it. If you do this every single day and do it at the hardest difficulty you can, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a copy of her right off the bat. Whether or not you fully do it or whether or not you do it halfway, you want to make sure that you get rid of your sync points and everything and all that, because with them your rewards and everything are time gated. So sync points do come in at rather slow rate and everything for dailies, but you want to use them because they don't roll over or anything like that. So you'll get dupes, more progression through how many times you do the Hiryuu raid and everything like that, up to a certain amount of time. So how many levels does she necessarily have? Currently, as of right now, Hiryuu can go up to level 15, which is the level 124 Siren boss attempt run, where she becomes 124 and is going to throw out massive damage towards you and everything like that as well. If you go click on your boss list, you can see all of the world attempts that everyone throws out, and you can join them by hitting start battle. Sometimes you're going to just have to sit there and spam the crap out of the button until it actually works, because the system's kind of broken and not very great as of right now. But hopefully in the course of time it will get better. Your friends can also throw out theirs, but it's also kind of glitchy. The guild one is also kind of glitchy. So doing the daily attempts, a lot of people are having issues with now, trying to find at least decent high level ones, because all the high level ones are either sniped off of world chat from people just sitting in world chat and waiting for someone to drop a hero meta rally response for them to attempt and come and help them out, or people are just doing their own and then just waiting till night towards more later times to actually go and do your physical other world runs for Hiryuu meta. And then everyone else is wondering, what is all the other stuff that you're obtaining from them, like the sync points and all the other junk that comes with everything from, you know, Hiryuu meta. So all the stuff that you're getting from the previews, like, you're getting a decent amount of stuff. You're getting coins, you're getting core data, core cognitive chips, stuff like that. Cognitive chips, you know, you can use for regression of other ships to level 120 and stuff like that. All the other stuff you're getting is pretty much enhancement fodder and material to upgrade the ashen ships. As far as right now, we only know that Hiryuu is the most playable one as of right now. We don't know if we're gonna see Takao or Alter Roral or any of the other alters that we've seen in the campaign and everything like that as well. I'm curious on what the alter ships are. The alter ships are ships that were from another dimension before the timeline existed. The Shikikan came to the dock, so they have a different adaptability and style to their normal counterpart sisters that they normally are. But I haven't seen physically any of their abilities. Their abilities are released on different websites, obviously with all the other data mining and everything out there, that you can see them. As of right now, hopefully we're praying that on EN, that obviously the ship that we're going for, grinding for, that Hiryuu meta is going to be a very interesting ship to obtain and learn her skills and everything like that, and go through and see how she progresses and stuff like that as well, and understanding how she's going to adapt into the physical gameplay overall to Azur lane and in-game content and everything, and going from there. So the course of total with Hiryuu, you can do up to 5 raids per day, 3 from obviously your daily attempts from other people's bosses, 2 from your own personal attempts, and everything like that as well. As far as anything else, higher difficulties, you know, earn you more rewards, everything like that. You can kill elite boss, mob sirens, and stuff like that to obtain chest core data for building your hero and everything like that. As you can see up here where it says like 30 out of 100, that's your ashen coordinates that you have, and it says phase 0 out of 2, so that's meaning I've already used all my points already for that, so I can't necessarily do any more today. Even if I were to fill it, it's not going to do anything. It's going to just stay there and wait until, you know, reset or something happens and stuff like that. So I would have to wait until tomorrow to actually do more resets and everything like that as well. Some other quick questions I'll go into a little bit about Operation Siren that a lot of people are having questions with and everything like that. I play Operation Siren a little bit differently than everybody else does. What is all this shit that pops up on the map? What are these? What are that? What do I do? What is recommended? Don't really freak out when you look at this. Yeah, it's going to be really big and kind of intimidating to understand for a bit and everything like that, but the more you play it, the more you're going to understand it and everything like that. I actually focus on doing every single node possible in a certain area before moving on to higher end chapters or progressing the story mode chapters. As you can see here on this side, it's going to tell you what your combat effectiveness is, and then your Operation Siren level. Your Operation Siren level, obviously, the higher it is, the better rewards that you're going to get throughout the chapters, such as finding chests with, you know, golden parts and stuff like that to upgrade your current gear and everything like that. Finding higher level sirens to learn more rewards, everything like that. Your offensive ability, your survival adaptability, your tactical adaptability. These are your, like, quote unquote buffs. So when you go into obviously a sector, you have these buffs with you applied to you. They grant you temporary bonuses and stuff like that, and the sirens are going to have their own buff level, so you want to raise these levels as much as you can to neutralize out the sirens buff levels, because if their tech is higher than yours, obviously they're going to do more damage to you and everything like that as well. You can increase your abilities through sectors that allow these little, like, coin looking things, and the coins match with their abilities. Sometimes you can also find other nodes, so you want to make sure when you're in a sector you hit the scan feature so you can see every single nook and cranny of that node. Unlike everybody else too, when I'm in a sector, I also clear every single node just at getting a possibility chance to end and increase my rewards and stuff like that, output and everything as well. You can see your total distance, you can see how many zones you cleared, how many stars. As of right now, the star system is kind of confusing. I don't have much detail on that, but once I learn more about it, I will be releasing more about it, of how that actually works like that as well. These are kind of like your currency for it. When you go into ports, your currency, you can use that for, you know, buying tubes that will have offensive adaptability or survival, tactical buffs, stuff like that. You can use that. You can buy parts, you can buy coordinate boosters or corrosion level boosters. There's a lot of things that go into Operation Siren and everything from there, but we'll touch bases later on that. I pretty much wanted to give a basic understanding of how to obtain Hiryuu meta and how she works, how you can obtain her. Obviously, Operation Siren as a new player, it's up to you if you want to look at it. Some easier parts will be easier for you to obtain. I wouldn't really recommend jumping into Operation Siren right away at level 60 as a commander. Be more comfortable with how your fleets are. See if you can challenge them. If you're feeling like you're lacking power, you can always go into your chapter, start farming XP, getting your ships level up there, getting your equipment in line, and then going right back into Operation Siren and going right back out where you were started. The good thing about Operation Siren is that it takes no resources, so you don't have to feel bad about that. Operation Siren has its own resources and everything like that. You convert your oil into action points, and then you can find crates to increase your action points and refresh your action points and everything like that, instead of spending 1,000 oil into your action points to gain more currency and stuff like that. So everyone, I hope this video gave you a little bit more understanding of how to obtain the limited character Hiryuu meta. If you do have any more questions, you can follow us on Discord, which will be linked in the description below. I will also link my Twitch. We go live practically almost every single week, 2 to 3 times a week on Twitch for streaming Operation Siren and other content as well. If you have any questions, you can always follow me on there. Always like, comment, subscribe, and again, guys, I wish everyone happy holidays, stay safe, enjoy your time with your family, and I wish you all a happy and great new year, and I'll see you, and here's to the future and soon to be 2021. Until again, guys, have a good day, take care, and happy holidays.